And action.
Hello, how are you? So, this is Beth, and I am one of your yoga teachers from Camp Current, and we are coming to you from Camp Current, actually. And today we are going to be doing things called the Brain Gym. So, the Brain Gym is a program where we're going to use different parts of our body and we're going to do some stretching. But before we go ahead and do that, we always start with our singing bowl. So, come to a standing pose or a seated pose, wherever you're comfortable, okay, and listen to the sound of the bowl. And that means we are ready to begin. We are going to take a collective deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And of course, we have Miss Lily. She's doing some mindful meditation. And we have our Camp Current bear. And he is going to be watching today. He's sitting in lotus pose. So, the first thing we're going to start with is a Japanese activity called Do-in. D-O-I-N. And Do-in has to do with making your body feel good. We have lots of nerve endings in our body, and it's good to do this when you first wake up. I have here a little koosh ball, but if you don't have a koosh ball, you can use a small ball. Maybe you have those bouncy balls at your house, or maybe you don't want to use anything at all, okay? So what Do-in does is you're going to start either with your left or your right hand, okay? And you're just going to roll it up and across your chest, and roll it all the way down your right arm, and then you're going to roll it down your left leg, and roll it down your right leg. And I like to use the koosh balls because they have like a little pinch, so it kind of wakes you up. And then you're going to rub your back and your shoulders. However, if you're not using the koosh ball, what you can do is you can take your hands here, okay, and you can slowly just tap on your hands, and we're going to be doing this with the brain dance as well. Or if you feel today that you need more pressure, okay, what you can do is take your turtle, put it in its shell, make a fist, and you can tap a little bit harder across your chest, your right hand, so you're applying a lot more pressure across your chest, down your sides. Your stomach is a great area, and that actually helps with digestion. So if you ate too much food, you don't want to do it right after you eat because you don't want to get sick. But these help to stimulate the nerves, and actually if you do it in a circle, that's the way that the digestion, you go in the direction of your small and your large intestines. You can make sure that you get your kidneys in the back. Your kidneys are very important. And then you can bang on your legs, your feet, your thighs, your shins. If you even want to sit down and you want to do a little foot massage, you can. You want to get the top of your feet. You can sit in lotus pose, or you can sit in easy pose, and you can bang on the bottom of your feet, wherever you feel your body might need it. And this is good for waking up, not necessarily for going to sleep, but you want to wake your body up, okay? And then what you can do is you can tap gently on your chin and your cheeks and your head if you have like a light headache or your nose is stuffy, okay? Down your nose, or you can take your two fingers and then you can kind of just like spread them out on your nose. These are your temples. You can massage your temples a little bit, your jaw, your throat area. And then take your fingers and you're going to just gently massage your head. Anything that makes you feel really good. So that's called Do-in. Like giving yourself a little massage, and you can do that throughout the day. Like I said, you do not need to have a koosh ball. You don't even need a ball. You can just use your hands. You don't need any equipment to do that. Okay, so we are going to be doing some breathing techniques before we start our brain gym. And the first one is a balloon breath. So I want you to think about having a balloon that you're about to blow up, okay? So you're going to place your hands on top of your head and interlace your fingers. So take your hands, interlace your fingers. You're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Sometimes we do this 3 times. 3 is a magic number in yoga. Inhale and exhale. That's a really good stretch, and you're breathing at the same time. So it's like you're inflating an imaginary balloon. You're releasing the air in the balloon by pursing your lips and exhaling slowly. The next one we're going to be doing is a star pose. So star is S-T-A-R. It stands for smile, take a deep breath, and relax. So smile, take a deep breath, and relax. So this is doing some belly breathing where your stomach goes out when the air goes in and when the air goes out. And it helps you to learn to exhale slower than you inhale. So we're going to do this by sitting, or actually let's stand. We'll be stars. Okay, but this time my arms are not up. They're on my stomach. I'm going to inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. So we've done balloon, we've done star. The next one we're going to do is a pretzel. So hopefully this doesn't make you too hungry. But we're going to stand up. We're going to cross our ankles. Doesn't matter if you cross your right over your left or your left over your right, because in yoga we always do both sides. We're going to cross our right wrist over our left. I'll show you that in a minute. And turn our hands so our thumbs are facing the floor. And put our palms together and interlace our fingers. And we're going to bend at our elbows. So we're going to get into like a pretzel pose. And then we're going to bend our knees a little bit and inhale all the way up. Now we're going to cross to the other side. So I just did my right over my left. Now I'm going to do my left over my right. So that means I'm doing my left over my right here. I'm going to bring my arms kind of up and I'm going to bend all the way down. That is called pretzel pose. So we've done balloon, we have done star, we have done pretzel, and the last one we're going to do with our body is called a drain pose. We're going to extend our arms out, pretending our arms are faucets. And we're going to tighten our arms, our shoulders, and face muscles, and exhale slowly, making a shushing sound and releasing our muscles, draining out all the stress. So our arms are going to be up kind of like a mummy. Okay, so have our shoulders go to our ears, and then slowly we're going to come all the way down like a drain. Come all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, last time. And exhale down. Nice job. So now you know 4 different movements to help with your brain, with your body. So we had balloon, we had star, we had pretzel, and we had drain. And I will be taking a picture of these and they will be on your Google Classroom so that you can use them all the time. Excellent. The next thing we're going to be moving to is a sequence called the dendrite dance, and this is part of brain gym. The first part is breath. Okay, so we're going to be doing some activities with our breath. After that, we're going to be doing some touching poses. Then we're going to do our upper and lower bodies, our body slide, our cross lateral movement, some spinning, and then we're going to end with the breath. So that is going to be our sequence, okay? And there will be a picture of that on your Google Classroom as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is some deep breathing. So one hand on your heart, one on your stomach. And like I said, 3 is usually the magic number. So we're going to be doing 3 breaths. So deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out, and one more time. In and out. So we just did some breathing. Now we're going to do some tactile pressure. So just before, like we did Doreen, this time you can go through the same kind of sequence. You can do a little bit of slapping. You could do a little bit of gentle tapping all throughout your body. You can do a little bit of the banging on your body. Depends on how your body feels. Maybe you're really tired and you have to wake up. So that would be all over your body. Okay. The other one you can do is think about your hand like a paintbrush, and you want to paint your body whatever color you love. Maybe it's a rainbow color, maybe your favorite color is red. I want you to pretend like you have a paintbrush in your hand, and you're going to paint your whole body in that color. Okay, we're just pretending, so don't take a marker, don't take any paint, unless your mom and dad say that it's okay. You don't really have to paint your body, but you're pretending. Okay, so that's called tactile pressure. The next part is we're going to take our feet and bring them out pretty far. We're going to do some X's and O's, just like star pose. We're going to reach our arms and our fingers. We're going to stretch them nice and wide, just like you're making the letter X. Then we're going to bring our feet together, and we're going to curl up and make the letter O. Then we're going to come up again, and we're going to make an X. And then we're going to make an O, so nice and tight, just like a ball. And then one more time, we're going to make an X and an O. And let's stand all the way up into mountain pose. The next part we're going to do is a raindrop. So I want you to pretend like it is raining outside, but not too hard, just drizzling. And the raindrops are coming from the sky. Pick your chin all the way up. And I want you to pretend like the raindrop is hitting the top of your head and then slowly working its way all the way down. So drop your chin, bend at your hips, come all the way down. Do a nice forward fold. And inhale all the way up. Next part is following your hand. So this has to do with focusing, and in yoga, focus is very important. So bring your left arm all the way out, and all you're going to do is you're going to follow your hand with your eyes. So you're going to move, try and not move your body, but just move your hands or your arms, and you're just going to follow with your eyes your arm, and then bring your left down, and then bring your right arm out. Move it to the right and the left. So I'm just following with my eyes up and down. Okay. So later on, if you see like warrior poses has a lot to do with focusing, and you're focusing on just one particular object. That's kind of what we just did. That's called following your hands. After that, we're going to do a puppet stretch. So I want you to think about somebody is moving your body, and that you have a string that's pulling up at the top of your head. So you're standing nice and tall. Okay, you're going to take your right arm, and we're going to do a little bit of cross lateral puppet stretching. You're going to bring your left leg up and your right arm up, and then you're going to switch. So left arm up, right arm or right leg down. We're going to try that 2 more times. In and out, and don't forget to breathe. So we're crossing our body. And actually, in yoga and also with the brain gym, it helps because it kind of mixes up your brain a little bit and helps you to think a little bit different. So that's called a puppet stretch. And after that, we're going to do a climbing stretch. So now we're not going to do a cross lateral. So if we're on our right side, we're going to pretend like we're climbing up a mountain. Okay, so see what I'm doing? Getting a little bit of exercise. And you could do this as long or as short as you want. And the next one after that is we're going to bring our feet together, our feet apart actually, and we're going to do a crossover. So you're going to take your right arm, bring it to your left leg, and then come on up. So this is a cross lateral. You're mixing up your brain a little bit. Your left arm is going to go to your right foot, and you're going to come back to like a star pose 2 more times. Left, right, and last time. Left and right. And you're going to bring your feet together, and the last part before we do breathing is a spin. So you don't want to spin too fast, right? We don't want to get dizzy, but you're just going to spin to one way, and then you're going to spin the other way. And then shake out your hands. And then we're going to end the same way we began. So one hand on your heart, one on your stomach. Take 3 deep breaths in, out, in, and out, and in, and out. Excellent. So boys and girls, that was called the brain gym, and we talked about different parts of your body, and that helps to incorporate different parts of your body and different organs to make you feel alive and to make you feel good. Okay, so thanks for cooperating with me, and I hope you have a great day. Namaste.